So apparently we were right. Almost 3 years after the release of the Sony A7C, Sony has once again expanded the series by introducing two models, the Sony A7C Mark II and the Sony A7CR. Now, the question may come to mind, what set these two cameras apart in terms of qualities? To help you in making the right decision between these two full-frame cameras, we are doing a direct comparison between Sony A7C II and Sony A7CR. Stay till the end to find out who comes out on top. Sony has implemented a considerable array of ergonomic enhancements in the new A7C II and A7CR compared to the original model. Notable modifications include the addition of a dial to the front of the camera grip, the introduction of a fresh custom function button at the top, and a minor adjustment to the top dials, facilitating seamless transitions between photo, video, and SNQ modes. To maintain a clean layout on the rear, the display and ISO buttons are positioned on the rotating dial encircling the central select button. You'll also have the advantage of customizable function buttons and the standard zoom/autofocus button. Beyond these changes, there are no further changes. The Sony A7C II and A7CR both weigh slightly more than the A7C, tipping the scales at 525 grams. These models share an identical 0.39-inch 2.36 million dot XGA OLED electronic viewfinder, providing complete scene coverage and a high frame rate setting of 120 FPS for smoother tracking of moving subjects with minimal lag. Additionally, they both feature an unchanged 3-inch LCD screen with a 3:2 aspect ratio and a resolution of 1.03 million dots, which we think is quite backdated in 2023. Overall, in terms of design, they retain more of the same aesthetic. The key difference between the A7C II and A7CR full-frame cameras is their image sensors. The A7C II uses a 33-megapixel backside illuminated XMOR-R CMOS sensor, while the A7CR employs the same 61-megapixel BSI XMOR-R CMOS sensor as the Sony A7R5. This gives the A7CR a 46% resolution advantage, allowing for more flexible cropping and larger prints. Both cameras benefit from BSI sensors, which excel in collecting light compared to standard CMOS sensors. Additionally, both models feature the latest Beyond's XR processor as seen in the A7R5, providing an impressive dynamic range of over 15 stops. Notably, the A7CR introduces a unique multi-shot mode, capturing 16 images that are merged using ImageEdge desktop software to create a single high-resolution 241-megapixel image. This feature corrects light movements automatically. In contrast, the A7C II lacks pixel shift multi-shooting functionality. The A7CR inherits the lossless compressed RAW format from the flagship A1, reducing file size by 50 to 80%. Conversely, the Sony A7C II lacks this capability. Moreover, the A7CR offers slightly advanced video specifications compared to the A7C II. The A7C II records oversampled 4K at 30 FPS video from 7K full-frame footage and 4K at 60 FPS video in Super 35mm mode at 10-bit 4x2x2 or 4x2x0 quality in H.265 or H.264 AVC formats. On the other hand, the A7CR records 4K 60fps full-frame video with a 1.2 times crop and 4K at 30 fps oversampled from 6.2K footage in Super 35mm mode, similar 10-bit quality as the A7C II. By comparing all these, we can clearly see the A7CR outshines the A7C II in many aspects of performance. Now, both cameras feature a 5-axis optical in-body image stabilization system that corrects pitch and yaw shake. The new A7C II shares the hybrid autofocus system with phase detection and contrast detection points found in the A7CR. However, it comes with a slightly greater number of phase detection points and wider frame coverage. Sony has integrated an AI deep learning processing unit into the newer camera, enhancing its ability to identify a broader range of subjects compared to the previous model. This improvement notably enhances human and animal bird detection. In fact, the A7C II and A7CR can now recognize not only the eye but also the head and body of animals and birds, expanding upon the A7C's capability to recognize only the eye. The A7C II allows for 10 FPS burst shooting with full AF/AE tracking using either the mechanical or silent electronic shutter. In contrast, the A7CR offers a slightly lower 8 FPS burst shooting rate with full AF/AE tracking using the mechanical shutter or 7 FPS with the silent electronic shutter. Because of the compact size, both cameras are equipped with just a single memory card slot. They support the faster SD UHS-2 memory card standard, and each camera has a dedicated memory card port. However, we really consider this as a drawback. All in all, the A7CR gets a slight edge over the A7C II in the feature department. The Sony A7C II does not show any significant differences from the original A7C. The improvement in quality isn't substantial enough to be worth an upgrade, and on the other hand, the A7CR could be a justifiable upgrade if you highly value the substantial increase in resolution, particularly for those focused on still photography and willing to accommodate larger file sizes. The A7CR provides excellent value in comparison to the $3,900 A7R5. With a price tag of approximately $2,200 for the body alone, the new Sony A7C II is considerably more budget-friendly upon release than the A7CR. However, the Sony A7CR offers a profoundly satisfying user experience in every aspect, signifying a transformative upgrade. Priced at $3,000 and set to be available in September 2023, in our opinion, the R version is the best value for money camera. But the approach Sony has taken with these two successors no longer categorizes them as entry-level cameras. Instead, they stand on par with certain flagship models, as we've seen in this video. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below and consider subscribing for more content like this, and as always, thanks for watching.